for meat information with me, Connie Flanagan. Tonight, beef. It's what's for dinner, but are you prepared to prepare it? And later, field correspondent Lucy Cucamonga Johnson will take you straight to the source and ask the horse, or should I say cow, Bessie McDonald, to find out But first, we'll take a look at the body of the beef. So we've got the chuck, right around this region, moving over into the rib, the short loin, and then we've got a bit of sirloin happening right in here. Finally, a round area, so we really want to watch out for the round. Now down in this region, we've got the brisket, moving to the plate, and then there's the flank. But I'm kind of worried about this shank area, so be careful around that and keep your rain boots on.
I like beef. 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 Beef. I like beef. I like beef. Beef. I like beef.
Now let's check in with Patty Perini with a story guaranteed to get your grill going live at the Saskatoon Farmers Market. Patty?
Yes, thank you, Connie. I'm here today fighting the crowds to bring you the most magical methods of making mouth-watering meats meant for your mouth. I have with me local beef producer, or shall I say meathead, to tell us more. So, once we've chosen our cut and we've taken our beef home, what can we do to tenderize it?
Well, you could do a number of things. You can pound it with a mallet. You can pierce it if you like. You could even put it on the ground in a plastic bag and jump on it.
Well, that doesn't sound too tough. Are there any methods that aren't so physical?
Well, you could use a marinating method where you would use an enzyme or some type of a product to break it down, like your lemons, your kiwis, things like that, onions, even pop.
That sounds delicious. So what would be some of the cooking methods that we could use to break down this meat?
Well, you could do it low and slow, which is also known as braising. So you put on low heat, put some liquid with it, and let it cook for a very long time. Breaks it down like beautiful.
So why do we actually tenderize the meat?
Those are usually the tougher cuts. Some you don't have to tenderize, some you do.
Very interesting. So what would marbling be?
Marbling is the fat in the meat. And when you're looking for a nice marbling, it's something that's evenly distributed throughout the meat. If the fat is on the outside, usually you want to cook it into the meat. And then the flavor, what they sometimes say is flavor is fat, but too much flavor, you want to get rid of it.
That sounds delicious.
Did you need help?
Well, we would like to thank you very much for your interview. Back to you, Connie.
Wow, Patty, my mouth is watering already. In our next story, it may not be our mouths watering, it may be our eyes, as Lucy Cucamonga Johnson meets one brave bovine. With her story, From Pasture to Plate. Lucy?
All right, we are out here with Bessie McDonald. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule today, Bessie, to talk to us. My first question, Bessie, is just wondering, how are most cows in Canada, how do they come to be?
Well, in Canada, about 50% of calves are through artificial insemination, and we spend our first half a year with our moms.
Interesting. Oh, I understand. Excellent. All right, Bessie, and my second question is, what's a day in the life like for you?
Well, we're free range here on the farm, so I spend some of my time in the straw area, I spend some of my time sunning, a lot of my time eating.
Oh, that seems relaxing, to say the least. And another question. When you're hungry, what's on the menu for you and your friends out here?
We are fed a delicious diet of grass, but because it's winter, we're eating hay right now, and oats for treats.
Great, great. Final question. So, I've heard a lot of things about beef and you know, the best time, the best qualities of beef. I was wondering, at about what age, Bessie, do most of your friends out here enjoy their time until?
Well, I'm just a young heifer, so I've got a couple years here, but it is understood that young beef is tender beef.
I understand that it's a sensitive issue. But I'd like to thank you again for your time and throw it back to you in the studio there, Connie.
I really like beef.
As you can see, we've got a lot to learn about beef, and we've only scratched the cowhide. Please tune in tomorrow for our next segment, Chicken, There's Nothing to Be Afraid of. Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.